Hi there, I hope you're doing well. Today's topic is about being good enough as you are, perfectly imperfect, if you like. Um, I've struggled a lot with perfectionism and wanting to be perfect over the years. So I don't know if that resonates with you at all, but that feeling of not being enough, not being good enough, and always striving for more and wanting to put the most perfect side of myself out there, I guess. And creating these videos for me is part of, I guess, rectifying that, if you like, and saying, yeah, I'm never going to be perfect. What is perfection anyway? And I thought it would be useful to share some of the tools that I've used and the influence it's had on me to kind of let some of that go. Um, Journaling is definitely one of the tools that's helped me to journal about specific times when perfectionism might have been really at the fore for me. One that comes to mind is when I was in academia and I was, I was doing a PhD that I didn't finish actually. I think in my heart of hearts, I didn't think I was good enough to do it. And I wanted it to be perfect. And I thought that people that did PhDs and had PhDs wrote perfectly. I know that's not true. I know plenty of people with PhDs that their writing's just good enough for at the moment. I'm not saying it's not a lot of hard work, because it is, but this idea of something being so, like, needing to be perfect, and that taught me a lot. So for me, journaling about those kind of times would support me to feel some of the difficult emotions around it, that the difficult emotions around feeling not good enough, and bring that up. And I learned that tool and technique when I was a trainee counsellor, and we had to do so much journaling, like pages of it every week, it felt like. And I learnt about the emotional release of it because I would write about things, and we always had to pick topics of things that were difficult for us, maybe in our past, maybe as part of our upbringing, or just times. We weren't always writing about difficult topics, but I can talk about the good ones on another video. But yeah, so what I found was, about a week after I'd written it, and I would just recheck the writing over. It was all typed up on my computer to hand it in, and I would feel differently. There was a different kind of energy about the writing. So when I was writing it and I was feeling into the emotions, I might feel some sadness, some emotion might come up. I might cry and just really feel the sadness that I'd felt around some of these things. But then when I was rereading it and I was re-tapping back into it, the sadness had cleared and lifted, and I was like, oh, that's really good. That has really supported me. And yeah, I found it so useful. And I do a lot of journaling now. I do mine on my laptop and type it up, which is super cool because you can then like search back. So for myself, that started having different experiences, shall we say, that I might want to like remember, I can search back. But another great tool is to handwrite it, and then maybe create a ceremony of release where you carefully burn it and things like that. But definitely, just writing it and then rereading it once some of the emotions release, and then ripping it up if you like. You don't need to keep this stuff. I haven't kept all my old counselling journals. Definitely don't need them. So wanted to share that as a tool. Oh, the beautiful sun is there. I wanted to catch the sun, but I'll just come out now so you can see my face while I say goodbye. And yeah, hope you enjoyed that tip for today. Lots of love. Bye now.